PirateSoftware did it again, boys. He is truly the biggest locale that we have seen in a very, very long time. Usually people try to become locales intentionally to get famous, but PirateSoftware unironically doesn't want to be one, but he can't stop because his ego is just so goddamn massive, it's impossible for him to ever take an L or ever be accountable for any of his actions. And just now, the most hilarious thing happened. PirateSoftware falsely DMCA'd striked an indie game on Twitch. Let me give you the context of what's happening. This guy, this guy right here, made an indie game where you can try to become a giant streamer and you can play as a ripoff of XQC, Pokemon, Asmongold, PDF Doctor, and some other people. And then he added our boy Thor to it. Or it seems like he added our boy Thor to it, okay? And then he placed this clip on Livestream Fails. And it got a bunch of views. And it attracted the attention of our boy PirateSoftware. And, well, he did this. He used the Roach avatar, and you're supposed to be playing as Roach. It has the wizard hat, and it has voice lines of Thor speaking. Now, in a legal sense, you using voice lines of another person to gain money off of it, in this sense, illegal, okay? With YouTube's Reacts, it kind of works differently. The law is a complicated mistress that typically spanks most of us. But there is a distinction, just so you know. I'm kind of trying to explain the basic idea here. And the thing is, Thor and his team saw this on Livestream Fails, and they decided, hey, they're using his voice without permission, and that is liable. That is an actual breach of something, and you can be sued for that. And that constitutes as a DMCA takedown on good old Steam. And so they filed it. But the thing is, they just looked at the on the live stream fails clip, and they decided, hey, this is in the game, but it's not in the game. You see the thing? The problem is, it's not in the game. This is not in the game. And you cannot strike for something that's not in the game. It's not in any alphas, this guy says, or anything like that. So effectively, it's a completely blatant false strike. Which is hilarious.
And sinker, guys. You know, you took the bait. You know, here's my 15 minutes. I'm gonna suck on this titty as long as I can. You know, because Thor, you're the most predictable person in the world. I knew you were gonna respond to this. I knew someone was gonna respond to this. All the other guys, they're smart. They're not going to because it just gives more attention. So thanks, Thor, for playing this content or playing this clip to 15,000 people. That's awesome. Some more words were said in the ticket system.
So he's in PirateSoftware's Discord, where you can actually submit tickets for unbanning or something like that, which is interesting.
Saying basically hey, we got your information from Steam. We're gonna file a lawsuit, blah blah blah. And I was like, you filed a false DMCA claim on content that was not on Steam, and they're like, no, based on the Reddit post, you said that there was content filed on an active build. There was no content filed on an active build. I can bring up the current active build again. Then they...
Yes, this makes it 100% blatantly false, a false claim. And the question is, what is Steam gonna do about this? Because there is a chance that Steam does something about this, because Steam does not enjoy... listen. People say that YouTube doesn't do anything about false copyright strikes. They actually do, okay? Because this is how YouTube makes money from ads, from videos. So someone abusing these systems is gonna make them react in some way. And Steam also does not like the idea that people, no matter who, just abuse this system. And this is abuse. If this guy is saying the truth, and this is a no active build, and this is not on Steam, then they just committed effectively what constitutes, I think, as fraud? No, I don't know what it constitutes as, but filing a DMCA notice in complete falsehood is illegal, okay? And considering this is the thing, right? They needed to check on Steam if this is true. They cannot, you cannot take random information off of Reddit or wherever and just say, "Oh, I saw this there, and that allows me to do these actions." No, it does not. If you see someone write, "Oh, did you know stealing is legal now?" You can't just steal and then get caught by the police and say, "Oh, but this guy wrote in a comment somewhere that stealing is legal." It doesn't work like that. You cannot do that, and they did. And PirateSoftware and his boys did, and that's hilarious.
They said because it was hinted that they could file a DMCA claim on Steam. Bottom line is, like, they're just trying to scare. Like, he was using my name. He's like, "We know where you live." They said this.
Yeah, if you're gonna use someone's name and whatnot, that is intimidation tactics, obviously.
This is a waste of time, Mr. Ferrantino. All we want is the voice clips removed. You know, they're trying to intimidate me, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I told them the DMCA will get taken down before I remove the clips out of my game.
Which, again, this guy talks kind of strangely. At one point something is so, and the other it isn't. It's slightly strange, but as far as I can tell, again, it's not alive currently on Steam, and it's not in an active build, so there is nothing they can DMCA. And by the way, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure they could not even DMCA him if this was in an active build. Because only published public materials can be DMCA striked like this. Again, you can't DMCA strike someone for an idea. If someone, for example, says that they're gonna, I don't know, make fun of Britney Spears in a game and that game doesn't exist, Britney Spears can send them a cease and desist letter. But a cease and desist letter is not even a legally binding thing. I can send cease and desist letters for all of you if I wanted, and you could send also me. A cease and desist letter is just something that you send, like an official kinda warning that the next time you're gonna get sued. You know, that's it. But, you know, stuff like this. So it's pretty hilarious.
Because they don't exist on Steam. Steam will review it and be like, "Oh shit, they're right, it doesn't exist in here," and they'll take it down, most likely. If not, then I'm fucked. Other than that,
nah, there's no way Steam doesn't take it down. Again, even if it would be in an active build, I don't think you can do anything.
We'll play what
because as long as it does not get published to the wider world, I think you're fine. I could be wrong on that, not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure, because the idea that you can actually actively strike DMCA or sue someone for an idea that's not implemented in any way is a giant can of worms that no one should open. Or, you know, because it's just unreasonable. Because that is like effectively, "Oh, you thought a bad thing about me? I'm gonna sue you." And that's not how the world works.
Apparently PirateSoftware said something about me on his Twitch channel, so we'll react to it. Oh, he took that down too.
For a moment. Against that dude earlier. I'm gonna pause this.
Wait.
I recorded it just in time.
Hey, Kronos. We have to file a legal complaint against that dude earlier.
Oh, so he initiated it. Nice. Now, admittedly, he could sue him for false DMCA striking. Because, again, it's his job to actually check if the information is real. Okay? If I say a throwaway line like, "Oh, that place maybe has gold," and someone goes digs up gold, well, and they dig there and there's no gold, they cannot sue me, because I was not giving them advice on action or anything like that there is gonna actually be gold there. You know? These are different things.
I'm gonna pause this for a moment.
Now, admittedly, how much would he get from suing PirateSoftware? Probably nothing, because it most likely would be from damages, and the damages are non-existential in this case.
There was a dude earlier today that went onto Reddit and said that he was using my voice in a video game, showed a bunch of videos of it, and then put that
Showed
game
one
up
video.
on Steam. A lot of people in the thread told him not to do that. That would.
I showed one video. I showed one video of a possible build or a concept and put it on Reddit. The game that concept or what's on my machine was not on Reddit. There's no build of him ever on Reddit or on Steam. There's no data in my game of him on Steam. There's no active build with him on it. So he's chasing fucking ghosts.
Being a legal problem for him, he did it anyway. So I filed a DMCA claim, and he has now filed a counterclaim against me. We're going to take you to court. You're going to lose. You can't.
That is literally just intimidation. PirateSoftware does that, if you did not know.
Cannot use somebody's likeness or voice in any way inside of your games.
You can use someone's likeness. There's no problem with using likeness, likeness in games. Okay, you just need to be transformative enough. Okay.
Without their permission.
I'm glad he agrees his likeness is that of a roach.
Incredibly so. So I'm going to send this over to Kronos now because he is a lawyer in copyright law. That is his job.
That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, the funny part is that guy Kronos is gonna say, yeah, this is definitely a breach. Because it would be, but if it's not live, if it's not online, if it's not actually dead, they just got fucking baited. That is the reality of this, which is hilarious. They didn't check anything. PirateSoftware, the 200 IQ person, does not actually check stuff. He just acts. Cool.
Cool, it's his job, man.
Kronos, we have 14 days to respond to this.
Oh, shit.
Forwarded.
Now, the thing is, I don't know what's happening, but you kind of typically respond in the last day in a situation like this. You don't get any benefit from responding instantaneously, typically.
Yeah, 14. Okay, so because I did a counterclaim, because the only reason I did the counterclaim is because that build that has his voice on there is not on Steam. It's the only reason I did the counterclaim. If it was on Steam, I would have accepted it and just took it down. He can't remove, and the only reason I'm fighting this is because he's removing my game from Steam when he's not on it.
Yep.
That's the issue I have with it. All the other issues I'm fine with.
And that is called a false DMCA strike. Ain't that hilarious?
You know, I'll concede to it. I don't have a problem with that. The issue I have is he's taken my game off Steam when he did not play. None of them played the demo.
Yeah, none of them even tried to clarify this information to be true. Because if they would see that it's not true. Oh, that is such a massive fail.
I asked them, I said, hey, did you guys play the demo? And they said no. They said that's neither here nor there. We don't have to because you posted it on Reddit. We just assume that's the build.
You posted it on Reddit. That means it's true. God damn it. This is why you can't trust anyone from Reddit ever. I mean, that's just sad.
You got. So that's the only issue I have. He's hurting a small. He's hurting I say small developer. He's hurting a developer that has something on like. Because he's taken my game off Steam, I'm no longer getting money traffic to there. So I'm no longer getting wish lists. I'm no longer getting views to my game.
Also true.
Look how mad he is. I'm so fine.
Bro, the fact that he's, by the way, playing this fucking basic build is just beyond me.
With this. I'm so fine with this.
Finding out timeline, bud.
Finding out. Now, he thinks because he's DMCA'd, a false DMCA me that I'm fucking around and finding out. That's totally fine, dude. You just aired this to like 15K people. I'm totally fine with this publicity because I win either way. You just aired this to 15,000 people. Some of them are your haters. They're just going to go and look for me spitefully, just in spite of you. So that's fine with me. You know, that's more traction for me. The game will come back on Steam. I've no fucking doubt in my mind. You're just fueling the fire. And you know you're fueling the fire.
By the way, imagine how actually petty you need to be to have a lawyer constantly on payroll just so you can maybe this is how he actually got rid of all of the negativity about him and all the people that have hated him, by having an actual lawyer working around the clock for him to scrub his reputation, which is crazy.
You know you fucked up because you started deleting everything right after this shit happened. That's why this video doesn't exist anymore. That's why I had to record it before you went out on before you went off live. And that's why you kicked me from your Discord. I understand kicking me from your Discord. I was kind of there to fucking just talk to your mods and get unbanned. Or not unbanned, but the DMC taken care of. But that's why you're fucking deleting everything, man. It's all good though. Dude's malding.
After everything I fucking bet he's Malden. What do you mean?
Fast forward a little bit.
That lawyer would know more. Another one. He put it up on Steam and showed that my voice was going to be in it. And that's it. I think voice is copyrightable. That's
It's not. It wasn't on Steam.
You're wrong.
I'll say it
That's
over and
where
over again.
copyright
The
lawyer
build
would
was
know
not
more
on
than
Steam.
you.
He
Which
was
is
not on
gross.
Steam at all.
Yeah.
Only on Reddit. So if he's got a problem, go after Reddit.
The voice thing, by the way, is 100% true. It is. You can't use someone's voice in a thing that you are selling without permission. It doesn't work like that.
Go after LSF.
Hold up. You know to release Aspers? Bingo. You know to release You know to release Aspers? Bingo.
You don't have to ask for purposes of parody.
Yeah, no, he was doing it maliciously and using.
I was not doing it maliciously. I did not give a shit about.
Yeah, maliciously is such an incredibly stupid term in a lot of cases like this, because to prove malice is kind of insane. I think, I don't remember this, so take this with a huge grain of salt, but maliciously, to prove the concept of maliciousness, you need to prove that the other party is intentionally trying to damage you by doing this. And that is really, really hard to do.
About Thor, until after this situation, obviously I haven't.
And keep in mind, maybe it is malicious, but again, you need to prove that it's malicious, intentionally malicious. So, someone can do something that by accident does something bad to a person, but that doesn't mean that they can be, well, they can be sued, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be liable for it. Because you need to be intentionally doing it to damage him. For example, I have a lot of videos making fun of this guy. Am I intentionally trying to damage him? No, I'm just milking the situation, obviously. And there is no way that he could ever prove that this is intentionally trying to damage him. I can even admit that I don't like him and would not be sad or angry or anything if he just went away, because I don't care about him. But it's, again, proving malicious intent is really hard.
Distaste in my mouth now. My game is based off of streamers. I take internet drama that is relevant at the time and I update the game, and he was relevant at the time because of his World of Warcraft fumbles. Same with Dr. Disrespect.
No idea if that matters.
Talking about his recent scandal too, about messaging a minor and why he got banned. Though
My voice. Gloated about it all over Reddit.
I didn't gloat. All I did was, hey, PirateSoftware is making a guest appearance in my game. Hey, PirateSoftware is not playable in my game. As a joke.
People told him not to do it, and that it was a dumb
It wasn't a fucking gloat.
idea, and he did it anyway.
Yeah, people on Reddit are gonna tell me what to do. Like,
let's see.
Oh boy, I mean, he just cannot stop digging his own grave. This is hilarious. Anyway, that was PVT Parts, 10 out of 10. Man, PirateSoftware. What a blessing. I love him so much. Bye!